Okay, gentlemen, so this is what I did. I went in, I imported my models, I did all the things, planned the implant where I want it to go, crown down planning, normal stuff here. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna hide my surgical guide. Okay, so then I have this. All right, so I'm left with this little guy here. I have the validation because it always gives me the drill validation until. All right, see, look, here it is. Great, awesome, cool, yeah. And then I'm gonna go to my implant list. I'm gonna remove this just for funsies to show you guys. Okay, so then I went here. I did this. I'm gonna hide my rendering. Cool. All right, so then I had my little tooth that I put in there, all right, which I had imported from up here in the add tooth, and then I just attached it straight to that, and I added a custom abutment here. All right, the problem is in here, if you go to abutments, so like if I right click, I gotta unlock my implant. Okay, if I right click, replace abutment. So there's no non-implant abutment or non-custom abutments for BioHorizons implants. So I created a custom abutment. Cool, that's no problem. Nice and long, good, so I can see it. But the problem was I could not get it to, I'll turn this way, you might be able to see better. I couldn't get it to create the crown. So I went to the crown planning module up top, advanced, then I went to crown and bridge. Good, okay. So I went through and I wanted to create a crown on a tie base, but I couldn't because there's no tie base there. So it wouldn't let me start. So I made a regular crown. Okay, well that went all the way through and it didn't really work because then I saved it, the file, and there was no hole there. Okay. So what I did then was, and I'm going to switch over to my other thing real quick here, is I went in and I swapped my implant to a Biomax implant, which is essentially in the exact same spot, as you can see here, okay? So what I did is I swapped it out for an equal-sized implant, but Biomax. And Biomax implants, if you go to the crown and bridge module, they have tie bases, which, if I toggle transparency, you can see here. Okay? Heck, if I can just hide it. Well, no, I can't, because then I won't be able to get it back. But whatever. Or it won't be as easy. Okay, so you can see there, right? There's an actual base there. Okay, so I put on this abutment, because if you go up here to implant list, I'll go back to advanced implant list, right click, replace abutment. You can see all the abutments here that are non-custom abutments that they have in there. So I picked this one. A lot of them are scan bodies. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, but that's the one I picked. Okay, so close that, and what I did is I resaved this as a second file. Okay, I saved it as a second Bluesky plan. Basically, I labeled it like temp generation. Okay, so then I go back to crown and bridge in the top corner. We open up here, and then you can go over here, and you can select crown on tie base. You click maxilla. It's going to let you pick like your model you're going to build it off of, what tooth. Here's the abutment, and then you just click start. You follow it through. It's super easy. There's a YouTube video that Corey Glenn makes that shows you how to generate it that way. And then when you're all done, you're just left with the temp. Now, is that going to be perfect? Is it going to be fit my BioHorizons cylinder perfectly? No, probably not. But I have a hole in it. a screw hole, so you can't see it here, but it does have one. It has a screw channel so that I can adjust it. And I can bore it out if I need to, or I can do whatever I need to do to make the adjustments to make sure it fits, but it's already there for the most part, right? And like, again, you widen it a little bit or whatever, get it, then glue it on, etc. But the trick was basically selecting an implant that had a base in there, and obviously I'd already generated my surgical guide and everything off my correct implant. I just swapped this out, resaved it as a different one, so my other one still has, this one still has my traditional implant in it, my BioHorizons implant, and then I just have the one that was the temp generation, so I can go in and edit that whenever I need to. That was my workaround. Let me know what you guys think. This may be too big. I may have to upload it to YouTube and then send it to you guys. But either way, we'll find out. Later.